New at noon, there's a disturbing trend that is happening right now. People are becoming homeless after getting scammed. Joining us now is Hannah Mahary with the Tupelo Homeless Task Force to tell us what it is that you are seeing. How are you, Hannah?
I'm great. Thank you so much for letting me come on the show and talk about this growing trend. We're noticing that in the spring and the summer, homelessness is more transient. So the weather's nicer. There's more people traveling in and out of different communities. But we have noticed a trend over the last couple of years that a lot of homelessness can be tied back to someone being catfished. Like they're in an online relationship that turned out not to be true. So they'll sell all of their belongings and move to the area for this promise of this great relationship, and they get here and there's nobody on the other side of the phone. Or they come here with the promise of a great new job. They'll get here, the person that they have paid money to in order to secure this job never existed. So not only are they scammed online, but when they get to our community in person, they're then ghosted. And so they are essentially homeless. They don't have any belongings, they don't have a place to stay, they don't have any local contacts, and so we're trying to prevent that as much as we possibly can.
Yeah, now just last week you sent out help to be able to get this person back home.
Yes, he was a prime example. He was promised a job here in the area, and he sold all of his belongings and got a bus ticket here, got here. The person that he had been talking to on the phone or communicating with never returned his phone calls, never actually gave him a location to show up for his first day of work, and he was essentially stranded. He was staying at the Salvation Army for a few days, but it wasn't a long-term solution. Like he said, he did not know anyone here, and we were able to connect him back to his relatives in upstate New York, but in order to do that, we had to go to the community and ask for bus ticket assistance, and that does happen. We even have a gentleman right now that we have we're needing assistance getting a bus ticket, because some individual's solution to homelessness is reconnecting them to their family, reconnecting them to their support in their region that they are from, and we are able to build that bridge for them.
Okay, now you are hosting an event. Tell us about the event you're hosting.
So we're partnering with North Mississippi Health Services and their Community Education Department and Good Samaritan Health Services, which is my agency. It's called Swipe Safe because a lot of these relationships do start on online dating apps or online communication apps. We know that when I was talking earlier, Plenty of Fish. I will just give everybody a disclaimer. If you're building a relationship on Plenty of Fish, please just make sure that you're doing your due diligence to make sure that that's an actual relationship. But we wanted to get all of the different service providers in our community that work with vulnerable people together to kind of discuss this situation and then leave with solutions on how to help address that person to either prevent them from ever becoming homeless, or if they do become unhoused, what are the solutions for it. And if you are a service provider as like a licensed social worker, or if you're in the nursing field, there are continuing education credits that you can get through coming through this training. It's a great conversation about how to support people who are unfortunately manipulated, both financially, but also physically and emotionally.
All right then, Hannah. Well, thank you so much for joining us to tell us about this very important information.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.